As far as, you know, competitors go, you guys are going up against, you know, some brands that have been in the space for a long time, right? You've got your BCA products, the Link, I believe it's the Link radio. If I'm someone who hasn't purchased a radio yet and I'm, you know, weighing the options here, what would you say respectfully of like, this is why I would choose an Oxbow radio?
Yeah. I mean, we literally built it from the ground up for snowmobiling to handle the elements. Like, that was our #1 goal. The idea for the radio, so we had been manufacturing lights, and the idea from the radio came from a trip in Afton where we were using another brand's radios. I won't name names, but that day, like, we literally had like 8 of the 10 radios had failed that day. Like, it was either from, you know, batteries freezing and not working, or the mics freezing over, different issues. Like, it just, by the end of the day, we had no communication.
Yeah.
And it was like, I remember literally getting home, getting into the truck, driving home, and just thinking about it. I'm just like, man, there's got to be something better, like a better way of doing this. And that's when we went to the drawing board. And when we first started, you know, prototyping radios and figuring out what we wanted, we were also going to have like the whole mic and cable stuff coming over, because that's what I knew. And then we went back to the drawing board. It's like, well, if I really, like, you know, could build something from the ground up, if I could have my dream radio, what would that look like? And as we started thinking about it, it's like, I actually hate the mic, because every time I want to recharge the battery, change channels, figure out why the radio's not working, I have to dig into my Avi bag, pull everything out to see what the heck is going on, you know? And so I was like, that would be really cool if we just have the whole radio on the shoulder. And if the radio could withstand the elements, because that was, you know, that was the issue, is like, radios can't handle that. The battery's exposed, and you have everything exposed, the screen, everything up there. Like, your standard radio can't handle a snowmobiler in the backcountry. And so that's where we started, you know, developing the product so that the whole radio could sit on your shoulder and take the abuse. And so that's really, like, that was, you know, when we launched the radio, that was the big advantage that we wanted to push, was you don't have to route into your Avi bag anymore. Like, the simplicity of having the whole radio on your shoulder is just awesome experience. But then, you know, we did, like, we have a significant better battery life than the competition. We don't have the mic, you know, except for some issues last year. We don't have the mic freezing issues. It's just a better radio. We get better range, all that kind of stuff. So, and they are 100% compatible. That's one question we get all the time. Like, hey, if my buddies are on a different brand, BCA, whatever, like, are they compatible? And that was one thing we did from the start, was making sure they are 100% compatible, all the same sub channels, stuff like that. So
smart.
So that you can communicate with all the other industry radios.
Cool. I like it. So in a nutshell, it's like, from the very beginning, we were designing this for snowmobilers. This radio.
And you look at you know, BCA has launched their new radio they're coming out with, and they're copying what we've done because it has worked so well. And the market has responded to that so well. So it's been really cool. It's been fun.
What's that saying? The imitation is the greatest form of flattery. Is that what it is? Or did I say that backwards? Oh boy, I'm on the spot here. It works out.
We know what you're saying.